Hey everyone, Empress here again. This time to teach you about traits. Now, traits are paths of specialization that each class can choose to go down. You get 1 point per level, starting at level 9, that you can use to slot your traits. So, I'm up here in menu, into my spellbook, and into traits. Now, as you can see here, I'm using Confessor for my example, but every class is going to have their own set of 3 different trait paths, each having a specific purpose. Like for the Confessor ones here, for instance, the Gloom path would be the PvP path. Reverend path is heavily healing focused, and then Devotion is more on buffs and stuns and stuff like that for helping teams for things like dungeon runs. Now, traits go by row, and the rows are vertical. You need to spend 5 points total in the first row in order for the second to unlock. Then you need to spend 10 points total between these 2 rows for the third row to unlock. And then 15 points total between these 3 rows for the fourth one to unlock. You can see here, in this I've spent none. Here I've spent 2, and here I've spent 15. And I have 1 left remaining from when I hit level 26. So, if I wanted to slot a new trait, I could come down to here to where it's locked. Clicking on it, you can see what it does. You can see how many points you can invest in it, and the effect usually rises depending on how many points you have in it. And if I wanted to add a new point, I could click Invest, and that would now be unlocked. You can see here my 5 points in the beginning to unlock the second row, another 5 points here to unlock the third row. But instead of using the fourth row, I chose to use my 2 extra points here for some extra mana regeneration. You can split them up however you want, but you have to keep in mind that the more you spread yourself out, the less powerful you may be. Focusing on one tends to make it stronger and more effects. So I'm going to show you now with my last point. I'm going to come here to this one. I now have 2 out of 3 in it, so I'm going to want to invest my last point in this one. There you go. Now you can see it's up to 3, and I have 0 left. So that's it for traits. If you need a better view of all the traits themselves without having to click on each one individually, on the forums there is a section specifically for classes, and then in there is a list of traits for each of the classes. So you can study on your 3 trait paths before you make your decisions. A lot of people choose to wait until they're higher level before slotting these. That way you have a better idea of what your skills and abilities are, and what ones you like and what ones you prefer to use. So that should be everything you need to know about traits. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.